Welcome to registration for 7th grade. There are 2 counselors in 7th grade, one for each of the teams. My name's Janet Schmiel.
And I'm Carmine Lavore.
And we're your 7th grade counselors.
Today we're going to provide you with an overview of the changes that you'll be seeing for 7th grade, as well as the registration process. Here you can see a sample of the 7th grade schedule. You'll notice that it looks very similar to your 6th grade type schedule. We do add 1 block to your schedule in grade 7. So you can see periods 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7, 8 are all blocked. Another thing that is different in grade 7 is that your elective course meets every day for 1 period. Some of the elective choices, again, that you will choose from are the following: art exploration, art in the digital age, boys choir, girls choir, band, orchestra, music exploration, and graphic design and coding.
World language continues to be 1 period that meets every other day. You'll continue on with the world language you're currently taking: Chinese, French, Latin, or Spanish.
Also, for Phi-Ed, you'll see that it is similar to grade 6, but it meets more in the middle part of the day. So Phi-Ed is 1 period every other day all year. Similarly to lunch this year, all 7th graders eat lunch at the same time, just a little bit later in the day, and have approximately 30 minutes. In 7th grade, you do have a schedule change at mid-year. You have 4 classes that meet per semester. So 2 of the 4 are semester 1 and 2 of the 4 are semester 2. Those classes are art, health, facts, and design robotics.
For language arts in 7th grade, you have a choice between the standard class or the enriched language arts. Ms. Harritz and Mr. Michelson have made a video that explains the differences between these classes and will help you make the right choice for you. There's a link in the registration form that gives you more direction. There are summer reading assignments for enriched language arts. Enriched language arts is also designed for students who want to independently read and comprehend complex texts significantly above grade level. It's recommended that students have a 90% or above on their MAP reading test in order to be successful in the enriched course. This is a decision that you want to consider carefully because it may be difficult to change your levels in the fall.
Social studies is similar, where there are 2 choices: regular social studies and enriched social studies. Both classes are for students with a high interest level who are self-motivated and can really work independently. Both subject areas should really be something that you are passionate about to choose enriched.
The math progression for 7th grade is listed on this screen. You can see if you're currently taking Math 6, then you will go on in grade 7 to pre-algebra. If you're currently taking pre-algebra, the next course would be Algebra 1 or Compacted Algebra. Compacted Algebra is a class that combines Algebra 1 and Intermediate Algebra into a 1-year course. Your teacher would make the recommendation for you for compacted algebra. Any students that are currently in compacted algebra would go on to geometry.
Like in 6th grade, science has 2 levels as well, Pathway 1 and Pathway 2. If you're currently in Pathway 1, you would likely continue into Pathway 1 for grade 7. And if you are being successful in Pathway 2 for 6th grade science, you could schedule yourself for Science Pathway 2 in grade 7.
AVID is a full-year course taught by Miss Betty's. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. This is not an intervention class, but it's a rigorous college prep course where students learn how to study, read for content, take notes, and manage their time better. This is a rigorous program where you're learning skills that will be helpful at both the high school and college level. Students interested in taking AVID should go ahead and register for it in Infinite Campus. You'll follow the instructions relating to the additional steps that must be submitted to Miss Betty's. AVID fits into the 7th grade schedule in a block. So you would choose 2 of the 4 classes: art, design robotics, facts, or health.
So keep in mind that the whole registration process for you as a student with your parent is a 2-step process. You will be emailed information as well as your parents, and all of this can be found and is located on the Southview website. So the first step that you're going to do is you're going to do the pre-registration form, which is electronic, so online. The pre-registration form is something that you should do with a parent or guardian, simply because we want to make sure that they give permission for the courses that you're choosing for 7th grade.
You're going to enter your parent information, and then you'll select the correct math course for you, and then the correct science course. And you want to make note of the course numbers on this form because you will need them later. So one option would be to print this pre-registration form once you complete it. You'll also notice under social studies here that there's a link to some additional information about the social studies versus enriched social studies option. And the same is true for language arts. You can see there's a link to the video and some additional information about that choice.
Next, you'll choose from one of the 4 languages, which is a carryover from grade 6. After that, you'll choose your elective choice. As I mentioned all of those options before, you select one here. And like Ms. Schmiel said, you make sure that you copy down the corresponding course number to the right of the classes that you select. You'll need those when you move to the Infinite Campus part. Here, you would select this box if you are planning to be considered for AVID. If not, leave it blank. And then below that, the district is doing a short survey to see if there is an interest in any student wishing to continue with online learning. So you would just click yes or the no box. And then, of course, a parent electronic signature is required at the bottom.
At this point, you're going to want to wait and stop until you have made a copy of your course registration from the pre-registration form. You will need these course numbers when you log in to Infinite Campus to formally register for your sections. So that's the next step. You're going to go to the portal and select Infinite Campus and go ahead and register for your individual courses.
We can't stress enough the importance of the date, Friday, February 26th, for both of the 2 steps that Janet Schmiel and I just went through. Again, you're going to do the pre-registration form online as well as the Infinite Campus step. If you're finding that you still need some extra help, want more information or clarification, you can do so by either emailing Ms. Schmiel or myself, and another option would be signing up for one of our flex sessions that would happen tomorrow or next week. Again, here is the information for emailing either of the school counselors. We will both be 7th grade counselors next year, but both are here to assist you in this process. Thanks so much for your attention today, and we appreciate teachers' time in fitting this into advisory.